Hello and hello. Thank you very much for joining me today. How you doing today? I'm excited because we're going to review some of the top photos to ever come out of Germany, at least on Reddit. Basically, I'm looking up photos from Germany, top rated of all time. Let's do it. A 3,000-year-old perfectly preserved sword recently dug up in Germany. There's no freaking way. Is that real? It looks like there's some kind of serpent or underwater creature, like the head going up the sword. Oh my God, is this real? Like, I'm a little bit skeptical because that's almost too cool. It looks like something Poseidon would wield. And is this Poseidon's body right here? That's the coolest thing ever. You would never find, see, that's the kind of thing you could never find over here in America. I mean, you can find Native American, like, arrowheads and stuff. But that right there, I mean, what's that worth? How much for that sword? I'm in the market for one. I like how the top comment is just, that's the coolest thing I've seen in a while. That about sums it up. That's how you know it's just flat out cool. There's really not much else to say about it. That's cool. It's amazing to think there's just so many treasures and artifacts buried all over us. And things will keep being found long after we're gone. And some will simply remain hidden forever. Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff around me, like these nail clippers, these might be found in 3,000 years, guys. And they're going to be like, look at these ancient nail clippers. People used to, before robots would come and bite your toenails off. People used to actually have to manually do it with these clippers. Wow. Okay, we've got some kind of feel-good post here. Lady stops to move hedgehogs off the road. Oh my God. What a Class A citizen. Are hedgehogs native to Germany? I think I've mentioned this before. I have wanted to do videos reacting to the native animals of Germany, and for some reason, I can't find anything about it. I'm gonna have to try harder. Apparently, y'all just have hedgehogs running around. That's awesome. And this woman, wow, she needs to be the next president. Stops to move the hedgehogs off the road. It would break my heart to see roadkill hedgehog. The running feet at the end. Oh, my heart. That mama hog is sure calm. Oh, thanks, Christ, you are throwing away my children over that fence. USA versus Germany right there, folks. 105,000 upvotes. What happened to Merkel? What's she up to these days? Prost. I don't know what that means. But look at weenie baby Trump sipping his water. Just a tiny cup. Look how pathetic he looks. His hands just grasping at the tiny cup. Oh, he needs both hands to hold it too. Meanwhile, Merkel holds a large beer with one hand. That's badass. I can't believe this has 105,000 upvotes. 4 years ago. Oh my goodness. President Sippy Cup versus Chancellor Uberchug. The Virgin Water Glass versus the Chad Stein. Okay, I guess we're including videos on this too. Hey, it's my channel. I get to make the rules as we go. 100-year-old former Nazi guard stands trial in Germany. I've seen clips of this. This is insane.
A 100-year-old man is standing trial for crimes he allegedly committed as an SS guard at a Nazi concentration camp during World War II.
It's so eerie, and seeing, the folder being used to protect his identity, there's something so eerie about this. I don't know.
Concentration camp during World War II. Due to privacy laws,
also, I don't know how to feel.
He's only being identified as Joseph S. He's charged with more than 3,500 counts of accessory to murder for the deaths of prisoners at the Sachsenhausen concentration camp between 1942 and 1945. A 2011 court ruling has allowed prosecutions like this to go forward to bring justice to anyone who has directly or indirectly contributed to wartime murders. The pain is still raw for Antoine Grumbach, whose father was killed at Sachsenhausen.
It's a lot of emotion. It's very difficult to speak. Can't really speak now. I'm very touched. So, speak.
How long have you been waiting for this moment?
8 years.
Reports say Joseph S.'s lawyer did not comment on his behalf, and no formal plea has been entered with the German courts. Due to his age, court proceedings will be limited.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't really feel bad for a Nazi being on trial, but isn't there something odd about persecuting someone in your country that was following your country's orders? Do you know what I mean? Anybody? You're following along? Like that's it's odd. There's something about him being an old man too that's like, wow. It took you long enough, but damn, I guess. I don't know.
Limited to just 2.5 hours per day.
Whoa. Judge, you've been sentenced to life without parole. Him. Yeah, this dude.
A 100-year-old.
A life sentence might be like 6 months for that guy. Would it not have been easier for the lawyer to get a paper bag and poke some holes in it? That would be an even more interesting sight. How do they find out after this many years? They documented everything. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to deny it, huh? I wonder what his case was. I assume his case would say, I was following orders. You know, that's what you always hear. Man, wow, that's remarkable. Okay, 123,000 upvotes. Thought I'd show you guys what we do in schools in Germany. Okay, this is some kind of crazy inception. This is like a meme within a meme within a meme. So, buckle up. Some Americans worry vaccines will have microchips to track them. Their phones. No one, my politics teacher. So your politics teacher in Germany is roasting Americans through a meme. Oh my gosh. That's fascinating. Damn, your teacher's really up to date. This meme is like a week old. Must be a Redditor. That teacher is a reposter. Protesters in Cologne raising awareness about global warming. They're standing on ice. That's pretty clever. You got to give it to them. I don't even care what side of the argument you're on. You got to hand it to them. That is freaking clever. That's the metaphor for the whole world, huh? We're all standing on blocks of ice that are melting away, and we're going to die. What's crazy is, like, they actually might die, you know what I mean? Like, somebody get them off these blocks of ice. If they melt, these people are in trouble. Especially, are their hands actually tied up? That would not be smart. Hopefully they don't slip. This is a very, very creative protest. I approve. Hey, it's better than blocking down the highway, in my opinion. All right. Okay, last photo for today. And I will definitely be doing this again because this was a lot of fun. And there's plenty more to go through. Happened in Germany today. Elderly people really should have to take a second driving test. Yeah, they really should. Actually, in Germany, I would have assumed they did. Just, you know, you guys are very thorough, you know, about, you know, making sure everything's in line. You do a good job with that. So I would have thought elderly people did need to take a test, but apparently not. They don't over here in America either. And man, it can cause chaos. An elderly person drove through the post office a couple of years ago where I live. This is just a crazy photo, though, how the car is balancing there. It's kind of like a trippy photo. I can't tell how far that drop would be, but don't get out of the car. Oh boy, we got a story here, but it's the top comment, so we got to do it. My 80-year-old dad has been in gradual cognitive decline for 2 to 3 years now, and finally we were able to take his license from him. It's an enormous relief, but now my elderly mother has to deal with his anger and frustration at losing his independence. Yeah. And it's awful for her to manage. He keeps forgetting that he can't get his license back, and he's constantly looking for his keys. Last week, he told me he is going to buy one of those self-driving cars so that he can go anywhere he wants. That's exactly what I was just going to say. This is actually genuinely sad. Like, I could imagine being elderly and getting your car taken away. It would probably be the last straw for me, to be honest. I'd be like, okay, I think I'm done here on this planet. I can't even drive. I can't go anywhere. Especially here in America. No car? What are you supposed to do? But presumably, we certainly will have self-driving cars by the time hopefully, by the time I'm that old. But even if he had one, he wouldn't know how to use it. Well, hopefully you don't have to do much. That is true. I mean, you would have to know. Well, to be clear, they don't really exist right now, so this doesn't really make sense. Especially 3 years ago. You know, under some certain circumstances, you can have a self-driving car, but not like a consumer-owned one that actually works fully. In the future, eventually maybe they'll have ones without steering wheels that you basically just do nothing. Just say where you want to go. Anyway, he doesn't even know how to turn on the microwave now. Getting old sucks. Damn, yeah. Hey, maybe we'll figure out how to solve that, gradual cognitive decline. That's the fundamental issue. Hopefully one day we can solve that. An 83-year-old legally blind man crashed into my parked car with his wide trailer. He was legally allowed to continue driving. The real kicker was that he tried to sell me a car after he just destroyed mine. Oh, maybe that's his scam he's got going on for 83 years. Those were a lot of fun. Very interesting, very fascinating. I will be doing that again. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you guys tomorrow.